Okay, let's start by the angles. We first learned this year that there is three cases when I have two parallel lines. I may have two parallel lines coming like this. When I have these arrows, that means that these two lines are parallel. I can have two lines like this, or I can have two lines like this. Parallel lines are lines which will not meet ever. Okay? These two parallel lines can be cut by a line like this, can be cut by a line like this, or a line like this. Okay? When I have two parallel lines and there is a Z letter formed, can you see this Z? The angles inside the Z are equal to each other. This position is called alternate position. Okay? So when I have two parallel lines, I start searching for a Z, and where there is a Z inside it, the angles inside the Z are equal to each other. Okay, I may have a Z like this. Look at this Z. Okay, this is also a Z in which this angle is equal to this angle. So that can come like this, a Z like this. This is called an alternate position. Okay, the second position while having two parallel lines is the corresponding position, which is the F. Okay, can you see this F? The angles inside F are equal to each other. Okay, so this position is called the corresponding position. Okay? By the way, I may have an F looking like this. Can you see? And this is my F. So F may come in a lot of positions, and as we said, that the angles inside them are equal to each other. The third and the last position we have in the parallel lines is the U. Can you see this U? We call it U, we call it C, we call it anything. It's called the interior angles, and in the case of the interior angles, these two angles, their sum is 180. Okay? And of course, we all know that if you have a straight line divided into two parts, we know that the angle of this straight line is always equal to 180. So all of these are the cases considering the lines. Okay, let's discussing some questions. As you see, I'm having 6 questions and the answers are written. I will start discussing 3 of them. If you look at the first one, I can see that I'm having two parallel lines and there is two angles inside them, 7x and 61. It's known that when I have a letter C or a letter U, it means that it's a interior angle, so the sum of the two angles is 180. So that means that in number 1, I'm having 7x plus 61 equals 180. How can I find the value of x? By taking the 61, going to the other side by the opposite operation. So 76 equals 180 minus 61. So 7x is equal to 119 over 7. X is equal to, you may use calculators of course, but I think it's 18. Let's check. Maybe wrong. Maybe right. It's 17. I'm wrong. It's 17, yes. So that means that x equals 17. Okay. If I look at number 3, I can see that it's two angles opposite to each other. This case is called vertically opposite angles. In the vertically opposite angles, the angles are equal. So that means that 2x plus 1 equals 141. How can I find the value of x? Easy, taking one to the other side by the opposite operation. So 2x equals 140 over 2, x is equal to 70. Okay, let's look at number 4. I can see, or let's look at 5. If I look at 5, I can see that I'm having 120 up. 120, I can get the angle beside it. Why? Because it's on the same straight line. So the angle beside 120, it's 120. 180 minus 120, which is equal to 60. I can see that 60 and 5x are making as you can see, an alternate position. So 5x, sorry, it's a corresponding position, it's an f. So 5x equals 60, dividing it by 5, x equals 12. Please complete the rest of the 6 questions and you can see the answers down. Let's look at the 2 triangles. I can see that I'm having, barely in the diagram, which is not drawn accurately. What's the meaning of this? That you cannot measure the angle from the triangle. ABC is a triangle, a straight line DF. This is a straight line DF parallel to, I can see that DF and the AC are parallel to each other. BD and DE are equal. Work out the angles needed. Okay, if we look at angle P, I can see that it's sharing 2 angles beside it and on a same straight line. So I can get B by 180 subtracted from 80 plus 36. Okay, the answer will be, I will remove an 80 from 100, then a 36, so it is 64. Yes, okay. After getting P, I can see that the 2 sides are equal, so it's an isosceles triangle. So angle P equals the angle Q equals what? 64. So the only needed angle is angle S. If you look at the 2 parallel lines, when you have 2 parallel lines, you must use them. If you look at the 2 parallel lines, I can see that angle S with angle 36 is making a Z. So that means that angle S equals 36, Y alternate position with the 36 as you can see it. Okay, let's look at example 3. He is giving you a trapezium. No need to read all of this. Let's start by finding angle. The first one, which is BEA. I can say that angle BEA is inside a triangle which is ABE. And I know that the sum of angles inside any triangle is 180. So I can get angle E or BEA easily by taking the sum of the triangles and subtracting it from 90 plus 50. So the answer is 40. Okay, then I need to find angle ABC. As you can see that angle ABC consists of 2 angles. One of them is 50. So to find angle ABC, I know that a part of it is 50 plus the other part is equal to 40. Why 40? Because it's making an alternate position with angle BAE. So it's 50 plus 40, which is 90. Okay, then I need to find angle CED. Okay, I got aslan an angle BAE. Angle BAE equals 40. And the sine of angle BAC means 90. So it's a straight line. So to find the missing angle, I will make 180 subtracted from 40 plus 90, which is equal to 50. The last angle he wants me to find is angle BCE. Angle BCE is inside a right angle triangle. So to find angle BCE, all I'm going to do is 180 subtracted from angle EBC, which we got it, which is 40, and angle BEC, which is 90. So the angle is going to be 50. And this is some ideas which you will face during the angles and the parallel lines.